Good morning, Packers fans. Welcome to your Packers Daily Chat. Coming to you live across the street from Lambeau Field. It is going to be practice number, 11 now? 12? I've lost count. Been here too long. I'm ready to go home. But got a few more days right here, Green Bay, Wisconsin, live during training camp. It's what we do. Cheesehead TV, devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide, coming to you live on the Cheesehead TV social channels, including TikTok. What's up, TikTok? Hope you're doing well. Y'all are crazy over there on TikTok, I'll tell you that. Let's give a shout out to our good friends over at Ticket King. That's right. Ticket King has been based in Wisconsin since 1992 and are staffed with experienced, friendly, and knowledgeable folks that can help you with anything Packers ticket related. They also partner with local Green Bay businesses for tailgates and bus transportation to the games. They are open on game day for last-minute ticket upgrades, and they even have a drive-through window. And you can utilize the Cheesehead TV app if you want to buy tickets. Just go to the schedule on the app, select a game, and you'll find links to Ticket King right there. Do it, people. Speaking of do it, you know what you need to do. You need to join the Carry the G Club. That's right, the Carry the G Club right here at Cheesehead TV, kicking off the 2022 season with a brand new way for Packers fans worldwide to hang out with us here. With the Carry the G Club, members get custom loyalty badges showing how long you've been a club member attached to your name in all of our live streams and YouTube comments. You get special Cheesehead TV emojis featuring Corey and myself, and access to our weekly virtual happy hour. Come hang out. Talk Packers all year long. Our next one is tomorrow. That's right. My last day in Wisconsin. We'll be hanging out virtually, talking Packers, sipping a few beers. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you can join us. Oh, there we go. What's up, people? What's up with all these fine folks in the comments? Look at all the regulars. Brandy's, of course, Brandy's here. What's up, Brandy? Hope you're doing well. Mark Mendez. Morning, Nags. How's the long snapper competition going? I'm giving it to Coco right now, but things can change once they get into the game. We'll see. We will see. Joe, thank you for the super chat right off the bat. How you doing, man? Harlan and Murphy have done a great job modernizing Lambeau. However, are there still aspects where Lambeau shows its age, modern amenities that it lacks? That's a really good question, Joe. I wouldn't say, the obvious answer for probably non-Packers fans is always going to be about the bleachers, and people think it's a relic of a bygone era, which of course it is, but that's part of the charm of Lambeau, part of its history. I hope they never change it. Maybe they do someday and they put seats in there and what have you, but I'm hoping that never changes. I will say the one kind of area I would like them to be a little bit more progressive, forward thinking in is things like, some kind of sensory minimization area. I know the Vikings have one in their stadium for people with special needs, people on the spectrum who can maybe find a spot in the stadium where they can still enjoy the game and be part of the experience, but don't have to be overwhelmed. Obviously, you guys know I'm a father of a child with autism. It's something I kind of really wish the Packers would get on board with. I know there's more than a few stadiums now. I know Tennessee Titans were one of the first have an area like that in their stadium. That's the one thing I really wish the Packers would look into when it comes to Lambeau. But other than that, they're pretty much on top of it. The fact that they're cashless always kind of makes me laugh. I can't even imagine my parents trying to go to a game at Lambeau right now without being able to use cash anywhere, and having my dad take out his smartphone and have to figure out how to pay for something. That is kind of funny to me. What else we got? What is the Packers version of the no-fly zone? I was told it is the snow-fly zone. I believe. Is that where we're going? I believe that's it. What's up on TikTok? Bears, what happened? Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Your star linebacker came out and called y'all cheapskates this morning. I can't even. It's so terrible. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for them. Bears fans, what an off season. I love it. What else we got here, folks? Lambeau is an awesome fan experience, except for the screens. That's the one area that they are working on. That was legit one of the main drivers behind the recent stock sale. Murphy talked about it at the shareholders meeting. They're certainly behind there, but the plans are in place to improve that. That will be happening within the next kind of year and a half. They will be much bigger, take up a lot more space, and you'll be able to see a lot better. And it's really noticeable when you go to other stadiums with how much video is involved during football games. And the Packers, you go to Lambeau and it's like, oh, what is it? Look, like, yeah, it's noticeable. So that will be changed soon, very, very soon. Mr. Tundra, thanks for joining the Carry the G Club. Greatly appreciate it. And Dave, another new member. Thank you for joining the Carry the G Club. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. What is the best streaming service for all Packers games? Ooh, that's a really good question. I guess it depends where you're at. For me, I'm lucky in that I have access to the local broadcast every week, so I don't really need to worry about it, even when I'm back in New York City. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I know Sunday Ticket is set to move over to a new service next year. This will be the last year it's on DirecTV. But for this season, it's probably still Sunday Ticket if you are out of market. They do have a streaming option. They have a streaming only option. If you're a student, they have a pretty good deal on that too. Then the other thing you can do is if you have like Fubo TV, you can get the national games that way. But then if they have a noon game here that isn't shown on national television, then you're not going to get it. So for this year, at least, for one last year, it's DirecTV's Sunday Ticket, most likely. Pumpkin Pie, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. How good was James Jones versus Greg Jennings? How good was it? Not quite sure what you're referring to, unless there was some kind of live. Did they do some kind of debate online or live on the air? I must have missed it because they clearly never went up against each other because they both played wide receiver. So I'm a little in the dark on that one, buddy. Sorry. How do I get the local broadcast in New York? Aha. Steven, I have my ways. I work for a technology company. Let's put it that way. Nags, get your girlfriend a birthday gift from the pro shop. Yeah, my Saints fan girlfriend would really appreciate some Packers merch. No doubt about it. I'm in Alaska and I'm always out of market. Damn, Seahawks are the only team that plays locally. Oh, Kevin, that's tough, man. That's a tough one. Too old for this. I do not recommend Sunday Ticket. They cause such a problem when trying to cancel, and I still charge 3 years even though it didn't show on my account. Well, that's insane. I mean, but if you're a junkie and you got to see the Packers and you got to watch an out-of-market game, that's legit the only way you can. So, yeah, I mean, enter at your own risk. But if you got to see the Packers, that's the way to do it. Other than that, find a sports bar. Jeezy baby, thanks for the super chat. Is Ty Summers a lock to start at inside linebacker? Why are you trying to get Brandy all riled up? That ain't nice. Where did I get this shirt? Oh, thank you. I got it at the Cheesehead TV shop. If you go to cheeseheadtv.com, on the top bar, you'll see a link to our shop. We got this. We got all sorts of merch there. So check it out. And if you're on YouTube, if you go right below the video, you'll find like a shelf with a bunch of options of our merch. And if you click on any of those, you'll be taken to our store. But thank you. I love this shirt. Old school, baby. All the boys. All the Lombardi greats. Let's go. Let's go. Packers going to swoop up Roquan Smith? No, that is not going to happen. How is Josh Myers doing? I think he's having a good camp. I will say, though, Aaron Rodgers got after him yesterday about something. I have no idea what. I'm hoping to ask either Josh today or Aaron tomorrow when we get him at his locker what was going on there, because Rodgers came up to center and was about to get under center, and then he got pissed about something and started gesticulating and started moving his hands and like that. And he was like yelling. You could see he was yelling at Josh. And then he gets under center. They run a play. It was like a run play. And then there was that was the last rep for the number ones. And then as the ones were going back and then the twos were coming in, he had more words for Josh and was like giving him the business. So I don't know what it was, but he was displeased with his young center. Man, I saw that. He was pissed. Yes, Big B is here. What's up, Big B? Yeah, he was not a happy camper at all. Isn't a spinoff of DirecTV going to Amazon or some other outlet? Well, not DirecTV. The Sunday Ticket will be going to another outlet, yes, starting next year. But this year, it's the last season of Sunday Ticket on DirecTV. Right now, the leader in the clubhouse has been reported to be Apple, that will get Sunday Ticket, but they haven't closed the deal yet. I mean, that's been rumbling basically all off season, but there's nothing official yet. Can't wait for mid-surprise Christian Watson. I mean, I look, anything that he does this season is going to be, to me, not gravy, but it's. I don't expect him to come in and put up the kind of highlights we saw in college. I think it's going to be a bit of a transition for him, from college to the pros. But I think long term, he's an incredibly insanely high ceiling prospect. But yeah, acclimating to the NFL is probably going to be a bit of an incline for him, and I think the Packers will use him a bit judiciously early on, and as he kind of learns the game, etc. But his athleticism is undeniable, and if you can get him in space and get him a few opportunities per game, I think he can help them this year. Of that, there's no question. Dave, thanks for the super chat. Living in Chicago, I appreciate the Bears' continued suckage. Really kind of them. Man, I lived in Chicago for several years, and as a Packers fan, that is an experience, man. Shout out Wills Northwoods. Riley Angel, thank you for the super chat. My theory is Myers farted all over Rodgers. It's a possibility. I'm going to go with probably not. Let's get Roquan. That's not going to happen, people. Not going to happen. Go Pack Go. What's up on TikTok? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Really excited for Samari Torrey this season. Go Big Red. Go Pack. I mean, he's had some really nice plays. I mean, obviously you all probably saw Family Night, but he's had some really nice work throughout training camp. Now, I would caution projecting that too much into the regular season. I think it would take quite a bit for him to crack the regular rotation, at least initially. But yeah, he's certainly shown that it's not too big for him. He's certainly shown that he can produce and that he is able to run with the ones. He's done that a few times too. So, yeah, I don't think he can be dismissive of his chances. Of that, there's no doubt. Pat, thank you for the super chat. If he's Zach Tom Bombadil, that means he won't make it into the trilogy. I mean, season. I mean, I think you're stretching the analogy a little bit there, but I get it. But the name is just too damn funny. I'm sorry. Zach Tom Bombadil is awesome. And I was going to talk to Brent about doing a Zach Tom Bombadil shirt, but then I wondered if the Token estate would come destroy us, which is entirely possible. Never forget, we tried to make a shirt that said Jerry Rice fumbled, and Jerry Rice's people shut it down. True story. Good morning, Mr. Nagler. Good morning, Jeffrey Smith. Hope you're doing well, man. After coach's comment about Rodgers being like having another coach on the field. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Someone has to ask Rodgers if he will be the QB coach after he retires. I mean, that's kind of a waste of a question because it's highly doubtful, but it's not an impossible outcome, but I'd be very surprised if he went into coaching. Wisconsin State Fair this weekend. Can't wait. Go, Tommy. Have a great time, man. That sounds fun. Pat. Oh, got that one already. There we go. Got that one. I didn't get Big B on the super chat. Last night was so much fun. Best night of my life. Thank you. Oh, Big B. You're too kind, man. I heard you guys tore it up over at Titletown before you all got kicked out. But yes, the Cheesehead TV meetup was a lot of fun over there in Doozies. Thanks to everyone who came out, said hi, talked some Packers, drank some beer, had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Really good to see so many people. And Big B, it's always great to see you, buddy. He said when he's done, no coaching. Yeah, it's I do kind of remember that. Aaron has been more clear than any player that football is what he does, not who he is. I don't know about than any player, but sure, he has. Do I know if Trey Lance is starting this Friday against Love? That's a really good question. I don't know for sure, but I would suspect yes. A much younger player, obviously, than Aaron Rodgers. I would think, especially if this is going to be, his first year as the full-time starter, undoubtedly they got to get him reps. They want to get him work. But I haven't seen anything official yet. But I would suspect yes. Crab Cakes, what's up, man? Will Etling have his own passer? How's that work? Presser? Oh, presser? Why would Etling have a presser? No, he'll be at his locker and you can talk to him if you want, but he won't have a presser. Jordan Love will probably be have a presser after the game because as the starter, but not Etling. Gandalf, the Johnny Gray work as well as Zach Tom Bombadil. That's really good. Gandalf, the Johnny Gray. So good. Oh, God. Banker didn't have, not that I remember, press conferences like in the media auditorium. I mean, when he was signed, he did, I think. I don't remember. I think because he played a lot. It's Gandalf the Reggie White now. That's so good. That's so good. With the exception of Rodgers, how many series will the starters play? You mean Friday? I would suspect 0. I'll be surprised if we see many starters. Maybe a few guys, but I think we'll see all backups on Friday night. We'll see. We'll see, but I think it'll be a real backup laden affair. Didn't he have one after the Jets game because he started? Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, if you're the starter, then yeah, you're probably going to get it. But I don't think they have backup quarterbacks do the pressers. I could be wrong. Could be totally misremembering. But yeah, because Benkert started because Rodgers didn't play and Love got hurt the week before, so Benkert started, and that would be why he had a presser. That makes sense. How do the inside linebackers look compared to years in the past? Better. How's that? No, I mean the speed jumps off the field. It's so apparent when Roquan, when Quay Walker's out there. It's I mean it's just night and day when you have, and then you go to the twos, right? And there's Chris Barnes who was out there last year with the ones, and it's just really clear, the sideline to sideline, the turning of the hips and getting downfield, with the not even just tight ends, wide receivers at times. And the guy is flying all over the place. So you add in that kind of athleticism and upside along with Devondre Campbell, who looks like he's picking up right where he left off. Yeah, it's noticeably improved. No doubt about it. Think they go after one of the Dolphins wide receivers they are rumored to be moving? I would doubt it. I mean, barring injury, I wouldn't suspect the Packers make a move at wide receiver. I think they're going to see what they have and they like what they have, and they're going to let it shake out throughout the preseason as far as the pecking order goes. But I'd be very surprised if they gave up an asset for somebody. Now, never say never. We remember they tried to go get the kid down in Houston, whose name is escaping me at the moment, offered a 4th-round pick. Houston wanted a 2nd, and nobody would come off their position, etc. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. Will Fuller, sorry. So yeah, I mean, they're not completely averse to the idea, obviously, but I do think they'll stick with what they've got and let those guys develop. It's the Packer way, right? And look, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. That's just not how they operate. Now, the one kind of addition I could see somewhere down the line is OBJ. And I know it's like everything in my being tells me that he's probably going to end up back in LA. And I think that is the most likely kind of outcome, right? But we know the Packers were interested last year. And, Ian dropped on NFL Network yesterday that they're still interested. So they've still been making calls. So I wouldn't be surprised if they at least tried, at some point this season to make that addition again. Bill, thanks for the super chat. Will LaFleur let Rodgers call audibles this year? Am I being punked? Yes. Yes, he will. The Lord of the Rings return of Kevin King. Okay, you guys are out of control. You guys are out of control. I can't thank you enough for hanging out, talking Packers each and every day, Monday through Friday, right here on the Cheesehead TV social channels. Please do me a monster favor. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends and tell your family. Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. I'll talk to you after practice. Go, Pack, go.